Hey folks, Brian again, coming back to show you the next project here. We're going to be working today on one of the two spots left in my yard that are larger, that have work that need to be done on them. And in this place, I'm going to be removing some grass, and we're going to put in some bark and some different plants. So I'll show you the space, and then we're going to get to work. So backing up just a little bit, I have this area that's about 20 feet, 25 feet long, and maybe 10 feet wide. That's grass. As you can see, we've had no rain at all this summer, and the grass is pretty burned out. I haven't cut it because people haven't come over, and it's a good excuse to feed the bees and something less to do each week. So it's a little overgrown at the moment, but it's really hard for us to keep this grass going. I'll come over here and show you because of that thing over there looking up dirt water out of from that pot. But you know, this is the dog's favorite place to pee, is right here in the corner. And you know, we've been fighting it for 4 years now that we've been in this house, and I'm just tired of fighting it. So we're just going to tear all this grass out, and we're going to put in, like I said, beauty bark, and we're going to put in some different flowers and plants in this section to liven it up a little bit. Now, I do have these big windows here, and so we don't want to block the view. We're going to have to find stuff that is short height, at least on the right 60% of this. We'll find stuff that is short height, and then over here on the left we can get a little bit taller, not as concerned with the view out the windows on this side. But over here we don't want to block the view of the pool and the view of the bananas. You can see, for some reference, there's the bananas that you've heard so much about recently. So we want to keep that view from the house, and so this side will be lots of short stuff, and then we'll put some taller stuff in over here, maybe even a couple of bananas next to the house. So that's what we're looking at, and now it is time to start digging. Okay, so we are at the end of phase one here. I'm looking ragged, as I normally do after a few hours of work. But we're at the end here. We got all the grass out, and we've got a tentative path laid out for where we're going to put some stepping stones. Okay, so we're back again for day two. We've got the ground all ready. We're going to be adding a bunch of plants, some from other spots in the yard and others that I went and picked up this morning, and going to put some stepping stones down on that rock path that you see and fill it in with bark. So let's go ahead and get to work. Okay, here we are finished up on this project. I actually ran out of bark, and so had to hold off to finish out the last little bit. It was getting pretty late anyway, so wasn't a bad time to stop. But here we go. We're all done. Grass is gone. Plants and bark is in. Let me turn it around here and show you what we got. So there's the whole space, and moving in, this is a Pindo palm. I'm gonna leave this in a pot. I need to get a nicer pot for it, but that's just gonna live there in a pot. And then we've got some Echinacea in various colors. And then we've got some Dianthus Key Lime Pie there, and some Calluna in shade of purple. And then more of the same as we look at these other groups that we put in, just different colors of Echinacea and different colors of Calluna, along with that Dianthus and some black grass. Another group. This is a lavender that you saw me. I did a musical chairs with my pots here. I had this lavender was in a pot right here. I put the lavender in the ground, and then a pot from a different spot in my yard. It's got the same lavender in it, although not doing quite as well. So I'll probably change that out at some point, but for now, that's good enough. I was more interested in getting the pot there. And then we've got this guy here, one of the newer palm trees that I bought. This is a European fan palm, and he will stay in a pot as well for now. So again, just need to find a pot that'll look nice and leave them there. And I've got canna lilies that I moved from another spot in my yard that weren't doing so hot in, so they'll get a lot better sun here and should get 5-6 feet tall next year. So that's what we did. We have a couple of empty spots over here. I'm thinking that I'm going to move a banana plant or two and stick those in the corner there. And then here we talked about doing either like a torch lily, or we might put a little water feature there as well. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, we've got everything in. We're going to let this stuff fill in a little bit and give it some time, and then we'll make more adjustments as the wife desires. So with that, we're done. Thanks for watching. I'll link all these plants in the description, and if you have any questions, just reach out, leave a comment down below. Like and subscribe for more videos on how you can grow tropical looking plants in cold weather environments.